right, man. All right. To get this to work, we're gonna need a few things. Hey, you got any rope binding agents, zip ties? Fresh out.
No.
Later. Is this one? Little Miss Crazy yourself. Hey, Sean. Question.
That's me.
You got some duct tape, zip ties?
Duct tape. Do we have duct tape? I think we do.
Something real strong can hold
Ooh.
about 150 pounds of pressure.
Ooh. What are you guys doing? What are they doing? I think I know what they're doing. You guys are going hunting, aren't you? That's it. They're going hunting.
We need some supplies. Need some supplies. You happen to have anything on hand?
You know what? I think they'll be impressed. They'll be really impressed. Ready? I got all these. I just stocked up. You guys are gonna love it. Ready?
Oh, I think you might be a little over prepared for this.
Hey, shut up. I got It's perfect for 100.
No, that's a little too much. Okay, Scale it down a bit.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, my favorite.
That's going up. That's going the other direction. Bring it down.
What about that? Okay.
I mean, I'm seeing some rope.
Oh, wait. I got the perfect thing. Here, smell this.
No. I think we'll pass on that one.
Steve got me with this one time at a party, and no.
Shut up! No more problems. For, a good night on the town.
That's almost perfect. Almost.
Ooh, let's make it even better.
Why not both?
Oh, ooh. You need something to suffocate? Keep it down?
You got hands? I'm kind of full here.
Hey, down!
Alright, you have fun with that.
With what?
There's a lake across the street.
What's that? I don't know what they're talking about. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, right? No, there's not.
Insectoids, once again, it's that time. Your favorite time of the week, month, year, decade, and century. The time that you are blessed once again with the presence of your leader, David Barnabas Spector. Also, by happenstance, the FGW General Manager. And despite Brian Levick's petty threats against yours truly in my position of power, rest assured I am going nowhere, because coming up on Friday, May 7th, it'll be Maximum Mayhem. Perhaps the biggest event in FGW history, featuring the FGW Tag Team Champions, the Bold and the Beautiful, defending against the #1 contenders, Roach. And the FGW Heavyweight Championship will also be defended as the current reigning and defending champion, Cody Effin Hawk, representing the 5 most wanted, to face off against the #1 contender from the congregation, the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor. And more matches that yours truly will announce next week. Because right now, we have more pressing matters to be concerned about. And those matters concern one Native American superstar, Kyle Hawk. See, Mr. Hawk has taken to social media, throwing out idle threats that he is going to scalp the veteran Jack Vaughn. Look at that beautiful hair. And look at my perfectly symmetrical bald head. Absolutely gorgeous. There is no way that you or I are going to be scalped this evening. But you know, as disparaging as those comments may be, Mr. Hawk, I certainly recognize talent when I see it. And you, sir, are an... Well, absolutely, of course, it goes without saying, Mr. Vaughn, of course. Well, you know, Mr. Hawk, I'm always looking to expand my family. So, I mean, you know, let's be real here, Mr. Vaughn. I mean, if we were to have this match, I mean, obviously, you would stretch Mr. Hawk, you would beat him in an unmerciful manner, to the point where, Mr. Hawk, you would have to visit whatever shaman or medicine man from, you know, your Native American ancestry that could try to heal your wounds, and you don't want that, and we really don't want that either, no. So, Mr. Hawk, what I would like to do is to make room in my family, or in language you would understand, my tribe. So please, Kyle Hawk, would you be so kind as to join us here in the ring and accept my hand in friendship? Mr. Hawk, listen, whatever differences we had, let's just let bygones be bygones. I know you called me pale face, but this pale face can lead you to the promised land of success here at FGW. Because not only do I represent my family, I'm also the FGW General Manager, which can reap huge benefits and dividends for you. So, Mr. Hawk, I'm going to extend my hand to you, a peace offering, if you will. And please, do the wise, smart, intelligent thing and join me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, Baron. Jack Vaughn. And his opponent from the res, he is the Savage,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bryce Knox, and I'm joined by my partner in commentary, Nicole Delisle. We are here at the FGW Arena in beautiful Hamilton, Ohio, to bring you future great wrestling Shockwave. And it is our opening match of our show tonight, as we have the veteran Jack Vaughn taking on the Savage Kyle Hawk.
What are we going to see tonight? Are we going to see some scalps being taken, or is Vaughn going to show him what's on?
I don't know, Nicole, but as you just saw, these two are very much not happy to be against each other right now.
You can understand me. I am a veteran professional wrestler. These idiot fans will show me the respect. Show him respect. Show me the respect I deserve.
Kyle Hawk not
No.
taking a single word that Jack Vaughn just said. And folks, this match is underway because Kyle Hawk neglected, refused, outright dismissed, and flipped off the general manager of Future Great Wrestling, David Barnabas Spector. He offered him to join his family. Kyle Hawk said, "No, sir." And then now this match is underway as these two are going to go to war.
Now that's the thing. If you saw that, he just didn't say no. He said no in his own little way.
Kyle Hawk getting caught by Jack Vaughn. Oh, what's this? Jack Vaughn looking like, oh. Jack Vaughn getting his head thrown into the ring post as Kyle Hawk was able to escape and get thrown, threw him in there.
I don't think that was the respect that he was just demanding in the middle of that ring from the Savage Kyle Hawk.
I don't think so either, Nicole. Referee having to count for Jack Vaughn to get in, but looks like this kind of has to be restarted as Kyle Hawk is now outside the ring as well, meeting Jack Vaughn with big old kicks into the chest. And missing a chop, going straight into the ring post. Jack Vaughn throwing Kyle Hawk's arm into the ring post as well. That ring post is made of solid steel. That would hurt to get thrown any bit of you into.
We got General Manager David Barnabas Spector on outside of the ring just cheering on Vaughn, the veteran. Is he wearing his whitey tighties tonight?
I think those are trunks, but
Okay.
yeah, they look like that.
Just saying.
Meeting Kyle Hawk with a big old kick, and now just stamping down onto his chest. Jack Vaughn telling the ref to count out Kyle Hawk as he gloats in the inside the ring.
I wouldn't start gloating yet.
You can see David Barnabas Spector over there laughing maniacally at the downfall in Kyle Hawk. Kyle Hawk using the barricade to pull himself up, but he's also stuck between the bars currently.
Is he stuck?
Seems so, but he manages to get back into the ring in time. But that doesn't mean that Jack Vaughn's just going to let him sit there as he immediately goes back down, stamping on that arm. Big all that weight of his torso going straight down the arm as well. Kyle Hawk crawling to the corner, trying to get himself situated, but he's getting choked out by Jack Vaughn.
Oh, boot to the throat. Is Kyle Hawk going to be able to get up after this?
Kyle Hawk using his one hand to stamp up and stamp down on the hand of David Barnabas Spector, only to be met with a knee to the chest. You can hear that shot reverberate throughout the room. Jack Vaughn whipping Kyle Hawk into the other corner. Kyle Hawk getting sent down to the floor as Jack Vaughn goes for a cover. Kick out by Kyle Hawk just right after two. Nicole, we've seen Kyle Hawk throughout his tenure here in FGW put on stunning matches so far with the likes of Matt Taylor.
Oh, amazing.
But right now, the veteran seems like he's going to put on a great match. Is putting on a great match right now, wanting to prove to Kyle Hawk that no, he's not the match machine here. He is.
Oh, he's definitely stepping up his game tonight, and you can see the look on Kyle's face that he's hurting, and Vaughn is giving it to him.
Kyle Hawk trying to use the will of the people to push himself up. Managing to get back up to his feet now. Meeting with a big gut punch. But then he gets his head thrown back down to the ground by Jack Vaughn. Kyle Hawk getting kicked, scooped up and slammed down by the veteran. Clutching his gut there as his back also must be screaming in pain currently. Jack Vaughn rolling to the outside, doing an interesting maneuver here, but using Kyle Hawk's draped head to clubbing a forearm onto his chest.
And now it's back.
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas whispering in his ear from the ring, aw, poor baby, his hand still hurts.
But it looks like Jack Vaughn had to end the count, being counted by the referee, but he's not going to finish his assault yet. But Kyle Hawk managed to take a big strike to the knee and then to the thigh. Met with a big elbow into the head of Kyle Hawk. 2 counts, still not enough to put away the Savage.
Not good enough.
Kyle Hawk takes after the ferocity and the endurance of his uncle Tatanka here, taking the slap to the head as he's not going to be beaten down by the veteran. Kyle Hawk back up to his feet as Jack Vaughn's wobbling.
Woo!
Big knee to the head, sending Jack Vaughn into the corner. Kyle Hawk stepping up to the second rope now.
He's gonna scalp him.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6.
But before Kyle Hawk could get to 10, he's picked up and then dropped face first into the turnbuckle by Jack Vaughn. David Barnabas Spector taunted and teased, striking the Savage there.
No, he was creeping in. You saw that.
I also just saw that mighty blow to the head of Kyle Hawk.
Oh, I heard it.
Jack Vaughn shaking out his head, trying to make himself rearranged here as he's going to continue the assault. Another meaty blow onto the Savage. That's 3 in a row, Nicole. You can just hear it. You can see it as David Barnabas Spector choking out Kyle Hawk.
Of course, whatever chance he gets to be slimy like that.
David Barnabas Spector may be the general manager, but that does not mean he plays by all the bylaws here.
Not by any means.
Kyle Hawk getting sent into the corner again as he's getting shoulder pressed by Jack Vaughn, trying to beat down out of it, but Jack Vaughn continues those blows, not giving Kyle Hawk a chance to get out of there. Once again, sent into the corner, Jack Vaughn getting dodged and met with a big old strike to the back, step up kick there.
Kyle Hawk just showed that he is not done yet.
Oh, you heard that slap to his head?
I heard it.
Jack Vaughn preventing another one from coming, meeting a boot to the head. Sending Kyle Hawk to his knees and his own head into the turnbuckle. Being thrown down to the mat by the force of his arm. Stretching it out is Jack Vaughn.
Think he's wanting him to tap out. Is this going to happen?
You don't know, but oh, there's Jack Vaughn wrenching back the fingers of Kyle Hawk. Stretching that arm back further than any arm is really meant to go. But it sounded like referee first called for a call out.
I thought he did too. He's not
like
done.
Not done. He tried to check for the limp arm check, but that didn't work out. Jack Vaughn still reaching in. Kyle Hawk is still in this match.
He was close enough to get his foot on that rope.
Yes, he is, and having to break the hold. Jack Vaughn is certainly not happy about that. Jack Vaughn getting his arms cinched in around the waist of Kyle Hawk, pressing in, applying pressure to that injured rib cage of his. Kyle Hawk feeling the pain as they're trying to get back into his feet now. Jack Vaughn saying this is over, but Kyle Hawk does not look primed to agree with that, meaning Jack Vaughn. Jack Vaughn refusing to let go though, but Kyle Hawk using this situation to his advantage, throwing Jack Vaughn's head into the turnbuckle. Big old striking blow to the back of the neck. Jack Vaughn on 2 wobbly feet as Kyle Hawk going in the ropes. Big clothesline, not able to send Jack Vaughn down to the floor quite yet.
Not yet.
There's the second one. But Jack Vaughn going in for the choke, but man, Kyle Hawk get out of it, slap the forehead of Jack Vaughn, and another one sending him down to his knee.
They're just taking turns.
Ducking forearm and a big step up enziguri onto the head of Jack Vaughn.
You gotta watch out when you hear that warrior yelp that he does, that warrior cry. There's something's gonna go down.
Going in for that little push, but Jack Vaughn sending Kyle Hawk over to the ropes, but managed to block another chop, sending him down, climbing up top.
He's up top.
We're gonna see a big maneuver here, folks. Met with a big old slap down to the ground. Kyle Hawk sending a message, it being delivered. Jack Vaughn just out of it onto the floor of the canvas.
Oh, he hits that floor like a tree.
Kyle Hawk going for a cover, 2, but David Barnabas Spector pulling the referee out of the ring.
What is going on?
David Barnabas Spector refusing to let the referee finish this match, having a little bit of a war, arguing with him, saying, "What are you doing?" But Kyle Hawk not having any of that.
The Savage is not going to let him get away with this.
Throwing David Barnabas Spector's head into the apron, but Jack Vaughn manages it to catch him and hit him with a big old slam down to the ground. Big spine buster. But that spine buster was not enough to keep down Kyle Hawk.
Not enough to, and that's why they say Kyle Hawk is savage.
Kyle Hawk proving all the ferocity, all the strength and power of all his relatives right now. Kyle Hawk reaching for the ropes, trying to get up. Jack Vaughn primed to meet him with a strike once he's up to his feet. Kyle Hawk managed to duck in the big old clothesline. Another step-up kick to the head. Jack Vaughn.
Oh, here it comes.
Down on all fours. Kyle Hawk getting primed, ready to go. Meet him with another slap, but David Barnabas Spector holding the arms. Jack Vaughn using this to, he missed Kyle Hawk, but he goes in with the O'Connor roll.
1, 2, 3,
and there you have it, folks. The O'Connor roll gets Kyle Hawk the victory. But Jack Vaughn is not happy about that whatsoever. Bell needing to get rung again as Kyle Hawk just being assaulted by the veteran.
Your winner of this match, Kyle.
Don't you even announce it!
Folks, Jack Vaughn very much not pleased with the outcome of this match.
Oh, not at all.
Nor is the general manager, David Barnabas Spector. Just continuing to beat down on Kyle Hawk.
I mean, how many times you got to ring that bell?
Barnabas about to use his cane as a baseball bat, it looks like. But Kyle Hawk dodging out. big old slap, knocking down Jack Vaughn to the outside.
Slap him right out the ring.
Barnabas Spector very afraid of what he's turning around to.
I'd be afraid too.
Folks, is Kyle Hawk about to do something to David Barnabas Spector? Oh, he was going for the slap, but Jack Vaughn managed to pull David out in time.
But he's got his cane.
Nothing else. Kyle Hawk stands tall in the ring with a bit of property from the general manager. David Barnabas Spector saying that Kyle Hawk's gonna pay for this, but Kyle does not seem phased at all.
Oh, he does not. He says, bring it, just by the look on his face.
All right, folks. Well, we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna be back here after commercial, and we got a special surprise for you coming up, so stay tuned, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shockwave. And I am being joined, how long has it been? The return of Moondog Mooney sitting next to JC Flash once again. How exciting that must be for you. Welcome back, Moondog.
I am excited to be back, JC. Hello, FGW Arena. Want to thank Nicole and Bryce Knox for starting off the show, and we've got a lot of great wrestling action to go. Let's get it started. Let's send it up to Bryce Knox.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match after intermission is a singles match. Introducing first, accompanying to the ring by the 80s Dream, Lena Lennox. He is one half of the tag team champions. He is wrestling's prestige. From your mom's bedroom, he is Jacob Rose.
Getting set for one half of the FGW Tag Team Champions, Jacob Rose, being accompanied to ringside by the uncrowned queen, the 80s Dream, Lena Lennox, and the bold and beautiful, the inaugural FGW Champions, winning the title back on April 7th at April 2nd at April Reigns.
That's right, Mooney. It was the first ever ladder match in FGW's history. Shea Solo, Jacob Rose on that night, they made history. And thus, the new tag team champions, of course, will defend against Roach. That will happen in our next big supercard at Maximum Mayhem. That's on May 7th.
Also that night, you'll see the FGW champion, Cody Effin Hawk, take on the War champion, the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor.
Ohio. He is the Silverback, Chris Hall.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Silverback, Chris Hall, out of Springfield, Ohio, weighing in at 275 pounds. I have wrestled this man on 2 different occasions, and I regret both.
Silverback Chris Hall, he is 295 pounds of absolute intensity. And Jacob Rose really got his work cut out for him, but you know, I would say so much to say that Chris Hall also has his work cut out for him. That's one half of the tag team champions over there, Mooney.
Lena Lennox at ringside holding that Roach championship. Referee Tyler Crow, the third man in the ring. He is the official for this matchup. And Jacob Rose is going to have to stay on his bicycle, JC.
Mooney, what a hard-hitting, high-quality contest this is going to be for your first match back. Lena Lennox getting a little bit involved there, Mooney.
Right in front of the referee, and Jacob Rose wastes no time taking advantage of Hall's distraction.
Jacob Rose just nailing Chris Hall right in the head. Look at that chop to the chest. They just woke up the Silverback. Oh, no. You know what this is, Mooney? That's a big chop across the chest. That's what that is. Did you hear that sound?
Sickening thud from that big chop, and now a Beal out of the corner.
Oh, no.
And those are those Vader-like forearms.
Bringing the sauce.
Rose is stunned and knocked flat.
Absolutely mauled over by Chris Hall. A near fall there.
Hall shooting a glance over to Lennox on the outside. She has been a huge benefit to the Bold and Beautiful. Whip into the far corner. Rose stumbling out. And Hall taking his time.
Oh, a little anticlimactic. Mooney Chris Hall wrestling this match at his pace. Got Jacob Rose over there on the ropes, literally pulling himself up.
Conferring with Lennox and walked right in to a big forearm shiver. And gut wrench.
Oh my God, Jacob Rose turned inside out with that German suplex.
Good thing his laces
See
were
the way he
tied.
bounced? Oh, here we go, Mooney. Over that F5. Jacob Rose with a chop block, though. Not going to let it happen. And there it is, that wilted Rose. Will this be all? Will this be it for Chris Hall? Look at this. Lateral pressing. Chris Hall kicks out immediately, Mooney.
Hall took a rough shot on the back of the neck, and he seems stunned, and now Rose trying to follow up. Hall is so big, so thick. It's hard to pick him up, get him off the mat once he's down there. And Rose going to the eyes.
And Jacob Rose now in the driver's seat of this match, Mooney, is torquing. Got that knee just driven into the top of the spine, maybe the lower neck area.
Too much power. Hall breaks the grip. Rose had those fingers laced, but Hall broke it easily, and now back up to a vertical base is Hall. And a spine buster.
My God, the impact. Oh, man. Less than a second away from victory was Chris Hall.
Hall likes to use that hammer. Referee caught, whoa, wait a minute. And again, Hall distracted by Lennox, and Crow is trying to get her off the apron.
Jacob Rose clipping those knees. Would be illegal in the NFL, but this is FGW, Mooney. Perfectly allowed.
Lennox attempted to hit Hall with that Roach Championship belt. Didn't get much of it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, what's going on here?
The King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, has absconded with Lena Lennox.
And his championship belt. Where are they going? Meanwhile, there's still a match going on.
Rose is all alone and on the top rope.
Lena Lennox has been kidnapped.
He got caught. Exploder. Both competitors down.
Hey, look Mooney, look up on the screen. Something going on in the back.
Here in the FGW arena, we're seeing on the big screen, Lennox, looks like Roach are neutralizing Lennox. Here comes Rose. Oh, there's that big hammer. And again, Rose back to the knee.
And there it is, the Black Rose stopping the Silverback head first in the middle of the ring. Jacob Rose, he's got to make the cover, Mooney.
Rose has seen what's going on in the back. He should keep us focused on what's going on inside the ring. Look of confusion on his face.
He's wondering where Lena Lennox is. Ryan Wild, they took. I don't know what's going on.
What are you, a tattletale?
Hold on now, roll up. Mooney, there was a kidnapping that just took place. A high knee to the side of the jaw.
Caught him right in the ear. And that'll throw off the Silverback's equilibrium. And Rose.
Jacob Rose with that lateral press. Chris Hall press it off.
Whoa, Hall hit
it out.
Hall hit Crow right in the face in that kick out. His arm shot off the mat, and it looks like he hit Crow right in the face.
Mooney, you're right. Jacob Rose now over the Black Rose again, and look at this.
Fireman carry. Into the F5. Crow.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it.
And the winner of this match, the Silverback, Chris Hall.
Big win for Chris Hall, especially when you pin one half of the tag team champions. Good night for the Silverback here on Shockwave.
And his opponents, representing Roach, from Mount Doom, he is Ryan Wild.
Welcome back to Shockwave, everybody. Moondog Mooney alongside JC Flash. In the ring right now, Damon Strider, as we await the entrance of the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild.
The same King of Monsters that we just saw abduct Lena Lennox. Now he's walking back out here like nothing happened. And he's holding that Roach Championship high. You know where he got that, Mooney? He took that from Lennox right before he abducted her.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, so I suppose that the Roach Championship and possibly Lena Lennox belong to the King of Monsters. Ryan Wild has that mask and war paint on. He uses it to intimidate his opponents.
Asking everybody where Lena is as if he doesn't know.
The 300-pounder has a big match coming up at Maximum Mayhem as he and his partner Stevel will take on Bold and Beautiful for the FGW Tag Team Championship.
And speaking of the Bold and the Beautiful, we have a former member of the Bold and the Beautiful right here. Damon Strider, not so much on the same page as the Bold and the Beautiful these days.
Moon Dog Mooney! Hold that for me, good friend.
Absolutely, you got it.
It's a big responsibility, Mooney.
I think this thing's too heavy for me.
Now
but
hang on to that.
I will put it right here.
It's a sought-after prize these days.
Don't be fooled by the size differential between these two athletes. Damon Strider can hit a drop kick that would hit the top of Wild's head.
We'll shake these hands. Will you guys give us a nice round of applause?
Display of sportsmanship there. Good to see. Well, Strider says he's not wrestling Wild.
It's a match, that's what you do.
Oh, I wouldn't say little wrestling if I were you, Damon Strider.
I'm sports entertained, Mooney. He's great.
And now it looks as if we're going to get down to business. Waist lock. Wild misses with the elbow. Strider went for the left leg. Nothing happening there. Another duck under, go behind, into a headlock. King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, goes about 300 pounds, so he has the height and weight advantage. On display there. And Strider, oh, slammed face first. And now a clothesline by Wild. And nice belly to back suplex.
Mooney, this is all been very entertaining. Some nice early action going on in this match, but Mooney, I'm worried about Lena. Like, where's Stevel right now? Kind of mimicking things to be doing back there.
Strider taking over in the corner.
The Bold and the Beautiful, if they have to be besides themselves.
Boot to the gut.
Calling this match like nothing happened.
You know, I'm paid to call the matches, not speculate on the shenanigans going on backstage.
Well, Damon Strider, he does look really good right now. Those right hands taking down the King of Monsters in the corner. A little stomp to the gut there, Mooney.
Strider brings Wild to his feet. And psych.
Stomp right there to the sternum.
Could be a monkey flip attempt, but Wild is turning him around. Strider blocked. Oh, nice!
That drop kick you were talking about.
Wow, that was pinpoint accuracy.
Right in the face.
And then not even the drop kick I was talking about. I'm talking from a standing position. But that one, whoa, that took the steam out of Ryan Wild.
Got a whole plethora of drop kicks. How about those roundhouse kicks, those low kicks to the gut? Damon Strider just working over Ryan Wild. Ryan Wild does not seem necessarily phased.
Hit me harder! Don't let Kid Bull be a bottle of rain.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Wild suckered him in. Big knife edge chop from Wild. Back elbow to the neck.
Ryan Wild ramming himself into Kid Bullet. This isn't good. Bullet out of the way. Or actually, oh, excuse me, Damon Strider no longer goes by that moniker.
Wild got out of the way, and that was very innovative. A lot of impact on the back and neck, and up and over goes Damon Strider.
King of Monsters definitely making the most of that situation.
2 count by the referee. Series of strikes.
Oh no!
Wild caught him. Looked
Wait
like
a minute.
Strider was trying for a Hurricane Rana, and Wild turns it into a power bomb. Good counter.
Damon Strider crashing down hard. And now Ryan Wild with the cover. That's it. Damon, he kicked out Mooney.
Once again, want to thank Bryce Knox and Nicole Delisle for sitting in on the first match. You want to check them out on Patreon/FGW. Check out matches you can only see here live and in person for $5. You can see all the super cards for $10. And then for $10, you get the first 2 tiers and then all of the exclusive content. Referee Anthony is down.
The exclusive content, that's $15. But Mooney, Damon Strider might just have Ryan Wild right where he wants him.
Looks like he's going to the top.
Cannonball Sinton taking down the King of Monsters.
Well, now, that was from the second rope, JC. Now he's going up to the top rope. He's going to look for that avalanche elbow drop.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Whoa, Jacob Rose, Shea Solo, Bold and Beautiful are here.
Avenging their fallen comrade, Lena Lennox and Damon Strider. A lot of history with the Bold and the Beautiful. Like I said at the beginning of the match, Damon Strider used to be a part of the Bold and the Beautiful. That relationship went south fast. Referee's down, didn't see any of that, Mooney.
The Bold and Beautiful pummeling Strider on the outside, and Wild coming to the rescue of his opponent.
And Shea Solo will be one of his opponents at Maximum Mayhem in that tag team title match. But right now, this is a legal interference, but there's no
The
referee
guiding
seeing.
light,
Hold on,
Matthew
you're
Taylor
right.
with a super kick.
Always finds himself at the right place at the right time, does Matthew Taylor.
The War Wrestling Champion has made his presence known.
And Ryan Wild alone in the ring with a fallen Jacob Rose.
And the winner of this match, Ryan Wild.
Ryan Wild, he did it.
Introducing first, he is the Nasty Natty's favorite son. Coming to the ring by his tag partner, Jacob Rose. He is Shay Solo.
Where is Lena? Where's Lena?
There you see him, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the FGW Tag Team Champions, the Macchiato Mac Daddy, Shay Solo. There's his partner, Jacob Rose.
Shay Solo is very upset, rightfully so. Lena Lennox still nowhere to be seen. The bold, the beautiful. They just want to know where their partner is, if she's safe.
And his opponent, representing Roach from Mount Doom, he is the Heretic Steve.
There he is, the Heretic, Stevel, one half of the tag team known as Roach. And there he has the Roach Championship. And once again, I am in possession of the Roach Championship here at the broadcast table.
I'm sure you're extremely honored, Mooney.
Does this make me a two-time champ now? I don't know. Referee Tyler Crow, third man in the ring.
How's Shay Solo supposed to compete right now? He's worried about his friend, his partner. Gonna take all of his aggression out on Stevel. Look, Mooney, Shay Solo, he's incensed.
Shay Solo has a mean streak. He can get downright nasty. Didn't even let Stevel out of his ring gear.
Shay Solo asking, where is she? Talking about Lena Lennox.
Last time we saw her, she was tied down to a chair, I believe, in the locker room. Now, I don't believe Roach should have done that. However, smart, keep her out of this matchup here.
And Shay Solo got Stevel in the corner. And Shay Solo, this aggression continues to bring it to Stevel.
Solo, he gets very upset, very frustrated.
Yeah, he's an emotional guy, Shay Solo.
Oh, yeah.
But he has reason to be upset. Lena Lennox was taken. She was kidnapped. She was abducted right in front of us. You saw it, Mooney.
And Stevel still yet to get out of his ring jacket. Looks like he's going to try and get it off there. And he left himself open. Nothing fancy about that, JC. He's just laying in those shots.
Mac and Stevel right in that war paint. And now look at this. Only going to get away with that for a count of 5. Oh, hold on. It's a usage of a foreign object. Referee going to allow that?
Yeah. Referee Tyler Crow giving Stevel some leeway. Solo had jump-started this match.
This is ridiculous.
I'm going to have to agree with you, JC. He's going to have to get that jacket out of there. And there we go. Jacob Rose at ringside. Not knowing where Lennox is really driving Solo. Stevel's not been able to get out of the gate.
And Shea Solo is continuing to beat down Stevel. Shea Solo, just out of mere frustration, has been taking it for almost this whole match, Mooney. He's been in control of Stevel.
You know, Stevel and his partner in Roach, Ryan Wild, wanted to be the first FGW Tag Team Champions. That didn't happen. Now they're looking to get that gold.
Lena, they took it right past us, right here.
Jake, it's not my turn to watch her, all right?
Mooney, that wasn't very nice.
What do you?
It was not very understanding
I'm
of
up
you.
here with you.
Not very empathetic of Jacob Rose's situation.
Well, what the hell can I do? I'm tethered to you.
Oh no! And meanwhile, things in the ring are looking bad for the Bold and Beautiful. Stevel's starting to turn things around here.
And Solo blinded by his own bandana. That's why you don't wear shirts and bandanas and belts and ties. That's why you don't wear those things in the ring.
That's humiliating. Shea Solo, he doesn't deserve this, Mooney.
Tyler Crow letting a lot go. He's letting them go. Giving them a lot of leeway.
Yeah, there's definitely been some gray area explored during this match. Stevel continuing to take it to Shea Solo. Jacob Rose still out on the outside of the ring. Very, very worried about Lena Lennox, as he should be. Look at Stevel, look at Ryan Wild, they're monsters. Shea Solo might have conquered the monster here. I think that might have been 3, Mooney.
Oh! Ha ha! Huge clothesline. And Solo is discombobulated. Rose putting the bad mouth on Stevel.
Might have knocked all the air out of the lungs of Shea Solo. That tree trunk right across the chest.
Whoa, there we are.
Lena, she's still tied to that chair. What is going on here? Oh, wait. Hold on, wait. Oh, no! Lena Lennox! She escaped. Oh, look, she's still taking it to Ryan Wild. Stevel and Shea Solo
with something.
Still in the ring here.
And apparently she has freed herself. Out of the ring goes Solo.
And there she is, Lena Lennox. Oh, Jacob Rose.
That's a second sledgehammer shot he's taken tonight.
Rose smacked out hard. Lena Lennox back out here.
Roach thought they had taken away the equalizer. Lennox hiding down underneath the ring apron.
The match being thrown out.
By referee discretion, this match is a no contest.
And the Bold and the Beautiful are taking it to Roach.
And the referee has lost control here on Shockwave.
This isn't even a match. This has turned into a fight, a brawl.
What is Lennox doing?
Lena Lennox. Lena Lennox standing tall.
She made a huge mistake there. And now Rose and Solo are taken out wild. Fireman carried by Stevel. Death Valley driver on Lena Lennox.
And Jacob Rose making Stevel pay for it. Shea Solo checking on Lena Lennox. She's not doing enough tonight.
She may have fell on her fanny pack.
Bold the Beautiful hightailing it.
That could leave a mark. And they have left the FGW arena through the crowd.
Well, Mooney, if you're Roach, at least you got your championship back.
And the Bold and Beautiful refuse to leave without their gold. Roach has their championship belt back. Bold and Beautiful have evacuated the FGW arena. Ladies and gentlemen, stay right there. Big main event is coming up next.
And his tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, the Juggernaut, Jax. And their opponents, representing the 5 most wanted from Hollywood, California, introducing first, Sexy Sean Casey, and his tag team partner from Malibu Beach. He is the future great wrestling champion, Cody Effin Hawk. Bring back to the ring.
Five most wanted have entered the FGW Arena, led by David J. There you see it. The current FGW champion, Cody Effin Hawk, his partner, the longest reigning champion in FGW history, Sexy Sean Casey, and of course, the bodyguard to the stars, Big John. And there we see Matthew Taylor, who is the War Wrestling champion. They call him the guiding light. He considers himself a guru, a thought leader, a cult of personality. I think he's a snake oil salesman.
Music. First off, Junior, you forgot two people. You forgot Big John, who's here to get it on, and you forgot David J. And what does my shirt say?
Educated, sophisticated, and vaccinated.
Hey, where's Brother Daniel? I thought Brother Daniel was going to be here tonight. Instead, we got Friar Tuck over there. Let me tell you something, boys. I hope you said your prayers today, because this ain't going to be pretty. Let's go, guys.
Matthew Taylor and Juggernaut Jax will be competing in this matchup at ringside. You see Deacon Ronnie and of course Blackhawk. If you put Juggernaut Jax and Blackhawk together, wouldn't they be the Blackjacks?
Mooney, I don't have the answer to that question. All I know, though, is ever since Juggernaut Jax just a few weeks ago joined Matthew Taylor, man, his career has been a rocket on the moon. Rocket to the moon, Mooney. Yeah, the T-shirts, I get it.
Who's got a rocket?
Yeah, I think the Blackjacks. Isn't that name taken?
Twice. Blackhawk is staring a hole right through Big John, who apparently is here to get it on.
That's what I hear.
Bell is sounded. Cody Hawk and Matthew Taylor.
A little preview of what you're going to see at Maximum Mayhem in the main event.
Oh, to hell with ring gear. Here we go. Taylor did not make contact with Hawk. And referee Anthony has let that slide. Juggernaut Jax out of Chicago, Illinois.
Wasn't too long ago, Juggernaut Jax was losing a last man standing match to that man who is now the FGW champion, Cody Hawk. Lots of history here, Mooney.
Jax trained by Hawk. Lock up, and Jax, the more powerful of the two, but look how Cody tried to grapevine the leg and gets his man turned around and then back into the far corner.
The power of Juggernaut Jax.
And now into the wrong corner.
Cody Hawk taking a few steps back over to safety next to his partner, Sean Casey, and Juggernaut Jax now conferring with the guiding light.
Well, the odds are even, just about. David J and Big John in the corner of 5MW. Blackhawk, and I don't want any trouble, Blackhawk. I don't want any trouble, man. Blackhawk and Deacon Ronald in the corner of the guiding light, and Juggernaut Jax.
Better watch what you say when Blackhawk's standing here. One of your first night back, it might be your last. These people are very disrespectful to Matthew Taylor and his religion.
He's a Quaker, Jehovah's Witness, Scientologist.
All I know is right now we're seeing quite the top wrist lock from Cody Hawk, Mooney.
Well, which is it, Mr. Investigative Journalist?
I'll tell you what he is. He is the man, he is the entity that brings the light to FGW, the guiding light. He is a leader. And all of his followers, his disciples, their lives, Mooney, their livelihoods.
So he's the Egyptian sun god Ra.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure Matthew Taylor's way better than that guy.
Collar elbow tie up. Cody Hawk controlling the left arm and now the left wrist. Garner will need to find a counter to escape, and does. Hawk steps through, ducks behind, and into the headlock.
Nice headlock takeover.
Great chain wrestling by the icon, Cody Hawk.
Yeah, Cody Hawk outmaneuvering the larger man.
Oh, now Big John and Black Hawk are in close proximity here at ringside.
Cody Hawk tagging in Sean Casey in the ring. Big John taking a step back for now. Here's a cover.
Look at Casey. He's in just phenomenal shape. Reversal by Jax. He rushed in, and now Casey putting the boots to Juggernaut Jax in the corner here on Shockwave.
Stopping a mud hole with some extra oomph, and how about that knee for good measure? Cody Hawk tags himself in.
Work that arm. Break it. Come on, Cody.
And Jax just, oh, and Hawk decided to strike first on the guiding light.
Look at this now. Turning them around.
Backslide.
Got the shoulders down.
Hawk trying to put this one away quickly, and now Garner forcing Hawk back into the corner. Tagged by the guiding light.
Matthew Taylor down legal. It's wrenching the face of Cody Hawk, Mooney.
And Casey tried to come to the rescue of his partner, and referee Anthony is trying to get Casey back on the apron. Right now we're seeing champion versus champion. The FGW champion, Cody Hawk, taking on the War Wrestling champion, Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor. This is your Shockwave main event. Wrestling fans, don't forget, coming up Friday, May 7th, Maximum Mayhem. We will see these two competitors, Taylor and Hawk, in an FGW championship match. Hip toss by Hawk.
Matthew Taylor defeating Amos just last week to secure that #1 contender spot. Juggernaut Jax. A little bit of trouble here. Sean Casey now tags himself in, knee to the back of the head.
Referee in excellent position. And now, quick tags by the veterans, Hawk and Casey.
Another cover here, will this be all? 5MW. Doing pretty good right now, Mooney.
Big John Murray in the face of the referee, telling him he's counting too slow.
Oh! Juggernaut Jax able to kick out. What a tandem maneuver that was.
And now Casey lacing the fingers. He's got that chin lock, knee buried in the spine. Check that, he's just off to the side. Doesn't have the knee right where he needs it, Flash, to get all that pressure.
Well, Juggernaut Jax, he's a big, strong man. You're gonna want that in. You want that locked in. with as much pressure as you could possibly obtain. But right now, Juggernaut Jax back to his feet, able to struggle out of that situation he was in. And Sean Casey now with the sleeper hold.
Doesn't have the height to get the leverage. Oh, now. Look at the determination on the face of Sean Casey.
Juggernaut Jax, though, coming back to his feet. Sean Casey chopping him back down to size.
Casey went after Taylor.
Oh, man, what an eye rake. Juggernaut Jax getting all in the orifices of Sean Casey.
That's gross. And now a boot to the throat. Casey down in the corner. Taylor demanding Jax stay on Casey.
A clubbing blow.
We got a lot of people here at ringside, and thus far, we've maintained some sense of order.
Oh, look at this! Like the guiding light, grab that rope, Mooney.
And Blackhawk, and now, just right when I said it, announcer's jinx.
Yeah, it looks like some outside interference is taking place. Much to the dismay of Sean Casey, who's on his back looking up at the light. And speaking of the light, the guiding light. Look at the finish off Sean Casey here. A nice body slam there, Mooney. You got to give it to him. I know you're not a huge fan of the guiding light, the way he chooses to live his life.
I respect his ability, and I respect the fact that he is a tremendous, tremendous athlete.
You mentioned the War Wrestling Championship a few times tonight. How long has Matthew Taylor held that championship?
A couple months.
I'm talking about throughout War's history. Matthew Taylor, one of the longest title reigns in all their history. And if he has his way, he's going to replicate that reality here in FGW at Maximum Mayhem.
You know, JC, sometimes I wonder what world you're living in. He threw a fireball in the face of the Voodoo King, Mojo Queen, to win the War Wrestling Championship. What do you think he's going to do to the athletes here in FGW? Are you telling me you respect a man that uses fire to burn his opponents?
You know, you didn't have any problem. I should say I didn't have any problem when it was happening to Ricky Glam. Shea Solo throwing that fireball in his face, and I wasn't there for that. I don't know what led up to Mojo McQueen getting that fireball to the face, but if Matthew Taylor did that, I'm sure Mojo McQueen, I'm sure he deserved it. Matthew Taylor, he does not wish to do those kinds of things. He does not wish to be that guy. But sometimes people, they force his hand.
People force his hand. What, did the message come from on high? Ah, give me a break.
Juggernaut Jax, Mooney, look at this.
He's a snake oil salesman, and he's convinced guys like Jax and Blackhawk to join his cause to further his ambitions here in FGW. Here comes Juggernaut Jax. Big body slam.
Juggernaut Jax now with a cover again. Cody Hawk breaking it up.
Cody effing Hawk making the save, and he's been on the apron for about 4 or 5 minutes now. Casey's been in there quite a while.
Sean Casey definitely taking way too much punishment. Juggernaut Jax continues to try to wear down Sean Casey, but Sean Casey, Mooney coming back to his feet.
5 Most Wanted would love to get a big victory here tonight in the main event on Shockwave. Give them some momentum heading into Maximum Mayhem.
And Juggernaut Jax just throwing Sean Casey backwards like yesterday's trash booty. Jax looking a little cocky right now. There we go, Juggernaut Jax tagging in the guiding light. And Mooney, you haven't been here, but the congregation has just grown leaps and bounds since Matthew Taylor's debut here in FGW. They're stronger than ever. They're stronger together than they could ever be apart. They're united. They are one, Mooney. They are one. And Matthew Taylor leading by example as he takes it to Sean Casey with a double stop. Sean Casey, that's a former FGW champion in a very bad way right now.
Taylor has that armbar locked in. Switching into the front chancery.
Sean Casey lunging.
He's using those thick quads. Get him over into the corner. Still unable to make the tag.
Matthew Taylor trying to put Sean to sleep. That front face lock, that chancery. Sean Casey trying to will forward. Juggernaut Jax getting involved, cutting off Cody Hawk.
Hawk made the tag, but the referee trying to get Jax out of the ring, didn't see it, doesn't allow it, and now Taylor going to work. Oh, huge kick to the side of the head.
And once again, Matthew Taylor one step ahead. Oh no, Sean Casey.
Hope everybody at home's enjoying this main event here on Shockwave. We ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. Join us every Wednesday night for great professional wrestling action from Hamilton, Ohio.
Hey, how much more can Sean take? Reaching desperately to Cody Hawk. Matthew Taylor looks very pleased with Juggernaut Jax and the way that this matchup is unfolding. Jax just merciless in his assault on Sean.
Hamilton, let me hear you. Look at my brother. You watch my brother.
Jax misses, nobody home. Casey makes the tag. Here comes Taylor. Hawk in.
And this is what you will see on May 7th at Maximum Mayhem. Cody Hawk versus Matthew Taylor. The only difference between then and now, this is a tag match. That will be a singles match, and it will be for the FGW title. Oh no, Cody Hawk got the muscle buster. Matthew Taylor goes down. Cody might do it.
Juggernaut Jax makes the save. Match continues. Look of concern on Blackhawk's face.
Congregation, just a well-oiled machine.
All 4 men in the ring now as both teams throwing the rules out the window. Double sunset flip. Referee got a little confused as to who was legal.
A lot going on, Mooney.
I believe Hawk and Taylor are the legal men.
Oh my God, right in the face.
Package pile driver, that's it.
Matthew Taylor. Just like that. Whoa, no, the foot is on the rope.
Presence of mind by Juggernaut Jax to put Matthew Taylor's left foot on the bottom rope.
Anthony saw it just in time.
And now Big John and Blackhawk in each other's faces.
Some combustible elements.
And now the referee, distracted by what's going on the outside. Blackhawk stumbling through the crowd. Big John Murray going after him.
Matthew Taylor's all alone. Oh, wait a minute. Juggernaut Jax back in action. And Sean Casey taking Jax back out of the equation. They battle on the outside, Mooney, right here in front of us.
Into the ring post. Casey sends Juggernaut. Referee Anthony trying to get these two broke up. Taylor and Hawk. Wait a minute, there's Damon Strider.
And Strider's had his share of problems with the congregation. Matthew Taylor.
He just planted the guiding light.
Matthew Taylor is down. Cody going for the cover. The interference of David Strider, but it still was not enough.
2 count only. This poor referee must think he's been thrown into a blender.
Cody Hawk and Matthew Taylor exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Mooney, look at Cody go. Trying to put out the guiding light. But the light shines through. Oh, maybe not.
Going for a second. No, he did. Oh!
That's patented Matthew Taylor, that leaping flatliner. Matthew Taylor's done. He just pinned the champion.
Winners of this match, Matthew Taylor and Jax, the congregation.
Matthew Taylor has just pinned the FGW champion Cody Hawk in the center of the ring here at the FGW Arena.
Fair and square, might I add. Yeah. Leaping flatliner into defeat for Cody Hawk. The guiding light shines bright, stands tall. Matthew Taylor victorious. What a match. Juggernaut Jax, beyond impressive. Matthew Taylor's got to be so proud winning this tag team match.
For those of you watching at home on YouTube, this has been FGW's presentation of Shockwave. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next week right here from Hamilton, Ohio.